Hello, everybody, and welcome to Union Catholic live stream. Today, we're here to see our Union Catholic girls, Lady Vikings, taking on the Plainfield Cardinals. I'm Jacob Metchboard, joined here by Jack Yablonowitz and Ryan Conlon. Conlon, how you doing?
Doing well.
Jack?
I'm doing great.
All right, guys, so a big matchup here today. Vikings, have played well as of late. A tough loss versus Dayton 2 games out, 2 games ago.
Got the win against
A big
Governor
win
Livingston.
versus GL the other day.
Same
and now,
way, but it was just the Vikings winning.
flip-flop.
Perfect.
And now
I'm sure that gives them a lot of momentum going into this one, especially against a good Plainfield roster here.
another repeat game here where the Vikings are playing a team that they lost to earlier in the season. Lost by 5, 55-50. So, Jack, I'll start with you. After what we saw from the Vikings on Tuesday, what do you think we see here today?
Well, I'm just saying push the pace, man, and use the home cooking. You've got 3 games in a row at home. Use that home cooking. Use the blue crew and ride yourself to a W.
Plainfield off to an early start here. They already lead 2-0. The shots put up there, no good. It was Amani Mullins on the first shot. And here comes Union Catholic. It's Matson puts up the shot, no good. It's Matson.
Clearly, Matson's been taking a lead to start this game. Coach Dyer seems to clearly put an emphasis on getting her the ball early on.
Yeah, last game she had like 14 or 16 points. Had the game winner for Union Catholic against Governor Livingston last game.
It's Matson, Mulaney, Ziegenbalg, Price, and Hackett for Union Catholic. 2-0 lead here early on for the Cardinals. Mullings with it. This is a good Plainfield team, 10-4 on the season. Tough loss last time out, but a deep 3 here off the rim, no good. Mullins on the rebound. Working on Ziegenbalg, puts the shot back up, it's no good. Gets her own rebound, kicks it back out. And now Mullins from 3, no good. So
Mullins seems like a really explosive player for this team, able to get in there and get a few offensive rebounds, and seems like she's been taking command of this game so far.
If you look at the Cardinals, 10-4 on the season, but their last game out lost to Morris Catholic, who's 15-0.
86.
Somewhere near 86-33, something like that. So a big bounce back here today for them. First Union Catholic
Doesn't
team
help
that they
that they're on the road against a team that just had a momentous win last week against Governor Livingston, and they clearly seem to be energized to start this one out.
I want to talk about the defense for Union Catholic in their last game, which was very tight. They weren't letting anything go, letting anything happen. And, they were letting any balls go in the paint. That might be just because of the size that Governor Livingston had, but we'll see if they have that size.
This one ends up out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. And again out of bounds. Your sub here, Mallory Jean-Kilia checks into the game.
So it's going to be a very good test for Union Catholic because they're going to play a team that won't give up. They won't give up after the last game. Plainfield won't give up.
Nice shot there.
They're up and good. The floater. Number 24
Yeah, especially
there.
coming off of a 50-point-plus loss, they're going to be looking to come out aggressive.
Mackenzie Anderson Cook there. This one out of bounds. Got a foul called here on Plainfield.
UC.
Oh,
Foul.
UC.
Yeah.
So 4-0 here. 5:20 to go. Nice start for Plainfield. Shot up there. Good for Mullins. She's got 4 now. 6-0 lead. So, guys, talk about Plainfield a little bit. Off to a good start, but Colin, I'll ask you. We didn't really talk about it before the game.
Yeah.
How do they slow down Union Catholic today to bounce back after the tough loss last time out?
I think, like Jack said at the beginning, I think Union Catholic's clearly going to focus on the outside shooting, and I think if they could stop them there, they could. That'll help open up opportunities for some steals and allow them to play the way they seem like they've been playing so far this game in transition with some of their faster players, because they clearly seem to have that burst.
Jean Killia was fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. First one's no good. Second shot here for Jean Killia, misses. Rebound to the Vikings. Jean Killia goes up again, fouled once again. She goes back to the line for 2 more chances.
Union Catholic was very good on their offensive rebounds last game, and even though they were smaller, but they were very good on the offensive rebound to glass. They know where they are.
Clearly a priority for this team to put rebounding at the top of their list, because, I mean, they may not have the size that some of these other teams that they've gone against recently have, but they clearly have that collective, obviously we talked about it before, team focus, and it's been working out well.
Second shot from John Killia is no good. Price gets the rebound, kicks it out to Hackett, and it's stolen. So Vikings 0 for 4 there. Free money. As Vito would say, they're called free for a reason. Ziegenbalg tries to contest it 3, no foul, no good. Rebound ends up back in her hands. Got to Jean Killia, attack it, thought about it. And now Ziegenbalg, deep 3, it's good.
I was just going to talk about how good of the defense the Plainfield Cardinals were playing, but
I don't think there's really any way you could defend that, though. Like, she doesn't need, like you said, Jack, in the last broadcast, she doesn't need that type of separation to make a shot from that deep. She just needs a couple feet of separation, and she could make that shot.
I mean, she shot that so quickly. I was about to say, Plainfield,
yeah, they've been playing aggressive and not really allowing Union Catholic to get any open looks, because that wasn't even an open look. That was just a great decision by Gabby.
That was a shot that Union Catholic needed to have, just a high level, 3-point shot. Just get that energy back in
that
the
spark.
game. Or like
especially get your first points on the board to start the game.
Yeah, and also that's a deflating shot for the defense.
Yeah.
So just deflate them a little bit.
Especially if they're playing as well as they are, and they feel like, I mean, that's not really defendable.
Deep 3 here, no good.
They tried to get back at Union Catholic right there with that shot. Just rimmed out.
Nice pass here. And the Price
Ball
goes up
movement.
with the shot, no good. Mulaney fighting for the rebounds. Gets it to Ziegenbalg, will try the 3, no good. And we're going to get a whistle here. Double dribble.
Some subs for Plainfield. So far, I've been really impressed by the way both teams are playing defense. I mean, coming off a game where Plainfield allows 86 points, and coming off a game for Union Catholic where it went right down to the wire, and they kind of allowed Governor Livingston to come back into the game a little bit. I'm really impressed with the way that both these defenses have held up so far to start this one.
So it's 6-3 here. Low scoring first quarter. Segan ball closely defended, and it ends up out of bounds, and it'll go to Plainfield.
Yeah, this defense.
Really good job by Anderson Cook there to put pressure on.
Correction of the State of Union Catholic, stolen
I
right
mean,
away.
I can't even finish my. The defense of this game has been outstanding so far. Union Catholic takes a timeout.
Number 2, Messiah Richards.
So Jack, what do you think Coach Dyer is going to be talking about during this timeout to help the Vikings kind of slow down this, or kind of get past this Plainfield aggressive defense?
I feel like this is kind of like what Union Catholic did to Governor Livingston last game.
Blitz them a little bit, per
Just,
se.
you know, hard, tough defense right in your face. But you have to take that. You have to combat that by maybe going back door. If your defender's playing you too hard, you can just go right back door. You're open. So those type of little stuff that can kind of make the defense stink and maybe play softer, which is the way Union Catholic wants to play. But you got to combat that. You got to force them to play softer.
So, 8-3 here. Vikings trail. Cool. Ziegenball will bring it up. Hands it off to Mulaney to Jean Killier. Price hands it over to
That's
Mulaney.
exactly what I was going to
Nice
say.
ball movement.
I was going to say exactly what the Vikings want to do. Get one of their players that's kind of been on a hot streak recently, obviously with that big effort against Governor Livingston last time out. They clearly want to get her involved, and that was a good starting point for that.
Good cut, eyes wide open. That was all that was. A
Shot
coach's
there,
dream.
no good.
Aware basketball there. Plainfield takes a timeout.
Yeah, timeout taken by
A
Plainfield.
little
So,
interesting.
Colin, what do you think that Plainfield timeout is about?
I think they want to get that defense cleaned up a little, because obviously Mulaney was left wide open on that cut. I think they want to clean that up a little bit, because Union Catholic hasn't really shown them anything else where they can beat them except for that deep 3 from Gabby and that cut right there. So I think they kind of want to force Union Catholic to beat them in the other ways of scoring.
Jack, on the other side, I mean, Union Catholic just takes the timeout, but now, another quick timeout. So what do you think goes on over there?
That's a coach's dream. That cut back door was a coach's dream. You have to be opportunistic. You have to, if you see off ball and you need help, and your ball handler needs help, you can cut back door. Those are the type of stuff that Union Catholic just did, and that's a coach's dream. And also for the other side, why Plainfield called a timeout? It's a coach's nightmare as well.
Plainfield comes right out of that timeout aggressively and almost gets a turnover here.
Deep 3 here. It's good.
So that gives the
Messiah
whole team.
Richards.
Gives that, you just feel the energy get increasing after that 3, just like it did for Union Catholic.
Richards, the leading scorer last time out the Vikings played. Haley Mulaney there.
They're trying to take that away, but they just aren't.
Yep, that's
because they're pressing too much, so they just aren't taking that play away.
Richards trips, loses the ball. Here's Jean Killier with the steal. Jean Killier puts it up. It's good.
That's a good finish.
Yep, impressive.
And Vikings very much back in this game, 11-9. Three-pointer no good off the bank. And now Jean Killier loses the ball. Here's Richards. It's good.
Time winding down, 25 seconds left in the quarter.
Press
13-9, Plainfield.
Here comes Matson, loses the ball from behind.
Loses the ball again.
And Richards, another open lane.
So clearly, I think the Vikings, with 3 turnovers in the span of a minute here, Coach Dyer is definitely going to make that a priority at this break here. 4 turnovers.
Another turnover, and that'll do it. But
I mean, clearly,
Coach Dyer looked like she wanted to use a timeout there. Obviously,
I don't
not
think-
going
yeah.
to. But 15-9 here. Jack, Vikings somewhat came alive towards the end of that, but a couple turnovers at the end.
Yeah, a couple
But-
turnovers. Plainfield did not want to give them those easy looks anymore, even though they did with Haley Mulaney at the end. But they want to press. They just lost by that much point. They want to press. They want to get their get back here. Not like Union Catholic was the one that blew them out, but they want to get their get back.
Yeah.
I agree
Conlon
with
on the
that.
other side. Plainfield, I mean, Messiah Richards starting to come alive here. 20 or 23 against Union Catholic last time out. So do you think they continue to run through her?
Yeah, I definitely think they do, especially because she's shown that she can play both sides of the ball. Not only create those, not only create those baskets on offense, but create those turnovers on defense, as you just saw in the last 30 seconds of that quarter.
All right, so it's 15-9 here. Vikings trail. Couple good looks towards the end of that quarter, but
Turnovers kind of killed it a little bit. But
I mean, 3 turnovers in a row.
I think Coach will make that a strong priority coming out here and try to go into halftime with the lead.
The same starting 5 for the Vikings, with the exception of Mallory Jean-Killia's out there.
I think both teams are playing great defense. It's just hard to play. Like, you turn over the ball at the kind of the point where, like, it was an easy layup there.
You
But
can't get your defense set.
Yeah. Most times the defense was great for Union Catholic. It's the turnover.
When Plainfield gets a normal look, they haven't really produced too much on offense. It's pretty much been those transition baskets.
Deep 3 here, Richards, good.
She's been on fire, just as you brought up at quarter end there.
12
And they
points
continue
now.
to gonna run the offense through her.
Here's Mulaney. And we're going to get a jump ball. Stays with Union Catholic.
Good fight from both teams.
Yep.
Going after the ball.
Good aggressive drive by Mulaney.
Inbound comes to the corner. Three's no good. Richards on the rebound.
They said that screen a lot for Gabby, where she
Yep.
comes off ball. And she goes to the corner.
At the elbow.
1v3 rebound.
Plainfield's definitely been succeeding in both the rebound against stealing aspects of this game so far, but Union Catholic still has played strong defense on their end.
That was a 1-versus-3 rebound,
Yeah.
as I said.
Just makes Price comes in.
Ashley got a 1v3 rebound there, so you gotta
You gotta give credit where
Yeah, and
credit
you also
there.
gotta give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
So Union Catholic all of a sudden here down by 9. Long pass down the court is out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal ball here.
So a boxing analogy, you get the first punch. You know they're gonna give you the first punch. I think Jackie Dyer kind of knows that. Coach Dyer knows that they're gonna get the first punch. They just need to respond here. That's the biggest
That's
thing
what
for their team.
yeah. And then want to slow down Richards as well, who's just been on an absolute tear here to start this game. That's another good shot there.
And good defense in the post.
Even better defense by the Vikings.
John Killia puts it up, no good.
Too much muster on that.
Now Richards again
Just
gets
bounces
her own
it.
rebound,
Oh.
runs into her own player.
Jump ball.
We'll get a jump
It'll
ball.
be Plainfield ball.
That was some friendly fire right there.
Get some shoes tied here.
With both of the teammates falling together.
18-9 here is Richards.
I think they're gonna definitely try to limit. I mean, what does she have? 14 points to start this game already?
12.
12?
That shot's good there from number 5, Nadira Evans.
To create another turnover.
And we get a foul called.
On Mallory. just under 6 minutes left, and scores ran up to 20-9 Cardinals over the Vikings. Vikings take another timeout here. The second of the quarter. No, that was the halftime.
So all of a sudden, Vikings down 20-9.
Probably
Jack,
feeling a little pressure here.
yeah, Jack, what do you think they have to turn around?
They have to be more careful with the ball.
Yeah.
I think that's big. I mean, against this press, once you beat it, you gotta beat the press. What I say in every single time somebody presses, you have to beat the press. You're not just gonna say, oh, you gotta get at the press. You have to play them out of the press. You're not just gonna decide, oh, I'm done with this press. If it keeps working, they're gonna keep doing it. So you gotta beat them out of the press.
Yep.
Conlon on the other side, Plainfield, on a good run here, up 20-9. What do you think they talk about?
I think they keep, like Jack said, I think they continue to keep their defensive approach in the press, but I don't think they're going to do anything different on offense. I think they're just going to continue to benefit off those fast break and transition baskets that they've created by playing with such good defense so far.
Union Catholic has shown signs they can beat the press, but it's sometimes they just get it
Few and
stolen
far
at
between.
half court. Yeah.
It'll be.
And I'm saying that because it looks like it's a potential of like what they can run to beat the press. They look like they have a set in stone way to beat the press.
Richards puts up the shot. And
It's another
good.
great move there. So clearly what they continue to run the offense through her through a play drawn up at that time out there.
Pull up shot. Ziegenbalg, no good. Ends up out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball.
I think the Vikings gotta slowly chip into this lead. It doesn't need to be happened by one possession. It's gotta be slow.
Yeah.
And you have time.
It's not. Yeah, you're not just gonna go and get this all back on one possession. Like Jack said, I think they're gonna definitely try to expose some weaknesses in this defense and maybe chip away at this.
Matson will try the deep three. It's good.
Nothing but net.
Good defense by Plainfield also. I mean, another three went in, but she forced her out for a long three. But
Like earlier with Gabby, there's not a lot you could do when you have such a shooter that doesn't need a lot of space like that, like Richards was shown for the Cardinals. I mean,
Kept alive right to Hackett.
Mallory.
Matson gets fouled. Deep three, Ziegenbalg, no good. Shot there won't go. Halfway through this first half.
Now I've noticed that Plainfield's been entirely dominating the rebounding game, which might be part of the reason why the score is what it is. But I think Union Catholic could easily, they've shown flashes of being able to overcome any height disadvantages that might face. So I could see them easily getting back into that rebounding prowess that they have.
Shot there is no good. Floater there, and won't go. Plainfield with the rebound. 10-point lead for the Cardinals. That shot's up and good for
Another
Richards.
basket for Richards. Up to 16 points already here in the first half.
That was a heck of a catch, too. I mean, I don't know if y'all caught that, but that was a heck of a catch before she laid it in.
Siegenball with the three. It's good.
That's the flaw in the defense. You can't leave her wide open.
Yeah. I think that was definitely a little bit of a breakdown as they clearly schemed to protect against that three.
2 shots here for number 11. That's Imani Mullins. First shot's no good.
This Union Catholic starting lineup except for Mallory.
These 2 minutes and 45 seconds will be important.
Yep.
In getting back in this game.
Foul called. Shots up there. No good. John Killier with the rebounds.
Okay. Vikings clearly trying to put something together here as the time runs down the first half.
Trying to read the switch from like man to zone or something like that.
Turnover here. Shots up there from Richards, no good. John Killier with the rebound and a foul called on Plainfield. John Killier, it's good.
Better be lucky than good. That was a lucky bounce to an open shot, but she knocked it down.
Deep three.
Off the rim, no good. Hackett with the rebound. Minute 20 to go here.
24-17 Vikings. Or 24-17 Cardinals over Vikings.
Steal from Mullins. And shot is good.
About a minute left in the first half.
Stolen away.
Velcro defense here for Plainfield.
They've been tremendous.
Mullins again from three. It's good.
No, in the same area code as her when she took that shot.
She's shown that she's not afraid to take the three from really anywhere on the court to start this game.
Hackett over to Ziegenbalg for three in the corner. It's good. 29-20.
Good recovery for Union Catholic.
Both out of bounds. It'll be Plainfield ball.
I think that was Jean Killier who got on the ground or kind of shuffled for that ball, and then she got
I've noticed her hustle up and down the court after she scored that last basket. Or after she scored her last basket, she's been consistently hustling up and down and being a force on both ends.
She made that play happen. I know
Yeah.
Gabby ended up with a great three opportunity. That's what she does best, but It
Richards.
started off with John Killian getting that
Richards
hustle.
driving
going.
in. Sorry, Jeff. 6.2 to go here. It's a 9-point lead for the Vikings.
Cardinals over Vikings.
This one blocked by
Attack.
Patak. 3.1 to go. 9-point lead.
Plainfield's going to look to get one last shot off.
And they won't
They
do
will
it.
not.
UC Kendall.
Vikings won't try it, but 29-20, guys. A good end to the first half for the Vikings, very much in this game. Colin, what do you think the game plan is at halftime?
For the Vikings, I think obviously they've done a great job getting, because at one point this was 20 to 9, and now they've closed the gap to 29 to 20. So clearly they've been playing better on offense. I think they still need to limit those steals from Plainfield, as we've seen them be really lethal to this any scoring chances that this team has had. So I think that'll be a focus of Coach Dyer. Jack?
All right, well, we'll take a short break here for the cheerleaders, and we'll be back after that. And we're back here.
For the second half of action.
Second half here, 29-20. Vikings lead by 9. So, guys, Colin, I'll ask you, what do you want to see from Union Catholic here?
I want to see them be able to control the ball better. But I want to see them. I'm sure Coach talked to them about that during the break. I want to see them have more command, more. It seems like they were pressing a little bit towards the end of that second half. So I want to see them be a little more in control.
Plainfield starts here in the second. Shot there is no good.
Union Catholic ball.
Price puts up the shot, no good. Trying to fight for her own rebound, and she gets it. Well, a jump ball is called first. Richards travel here.
That was good press break
Great
there for
defense
Union
by
Catholic.
Plainfield there.
That was also a great press break, even though the defense was great for Plainfield.
That one rolls around and in.
18 for Richards. So Vikings have yet to find a solution to slow her down.
Ziegenbalg will try the deep three off the rim. Got a foul called. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. So, guys, Union Catholic coming out a little slow here. What do you want to see them work on?
I mean, obviously, I want to see them. I mean, like I said before, I want to see them just play a little faster. It seems like I mean, they've been in. You want to be in control, but it seems like they're kind of struggling to get everything going and all their stuff into place. So I think if they can get set. Really, I think that's what they need to do. They'll be able to get past this Plainfield defense. But you got to give credit where credit's due. They've played wonderful so far to start this game.
Jack on the other side for the Cardinals. What do you think?
I think the Cardinals are doing a great job of pressing the ball. They got beat on press break, but they've been just their second line of defense have been fine. And after the press break, what do they do? That's my biggest thing. Like if they get beat on the press, then what do they do? But they have done a pretty good job so far of breaking down that Union Catholic offense.
This one's out of bounds. Inbound comes to Madsen, puts it right up. It's good.
It's exactly what we just talked about. They were able to find a hole in this defense and capitalize off of it.
Step back three, no good. Price with the rebound, gets it to Ziegenbalg. Mulaney pushing forward. Shots up. No good, but she's fouled. Got 2 shots.
This is what you said. Pushing the pace.
Yep.
First shot's good. Second shot won't fall. Richards with the rebound. Ends up out of bounds. It'll be Viking ball.
I said that. How do you, what happens when they beat the press? Like, what's your second line of defense? That's what I'm asking Plainfield. Like, what happens if they beat the press?
31-25 here.
See, now Union Catholic's starting to gain some momentum by doing exactly what Plainfield did, capitalizing on a faster style of play.
Mulaney tries the shot, no good.
Good ball movement.
To the corner, shots up and good. Number 24, Mackenzie Anderson Cook. And Mulaney answers right back.
Haley Mulaney having an
Another strong effort.
Haley
She's gotta
Mulaney
be-
having an encore.
She's got to be giving a sense of trust and like the ability as a freshman. Clearly, he's been Coach Dyer. She's been putting a lot of faith in these younger players, and it's paid off so far.
We'll take a short break here. And we're back here. Inbound right
Deep
to
three.
Richards. Tries the deep 3 off the rim, no good. Matson on the rebound. And foul's called here. They'll send
Matson to the line.
Matson to the line.
Good play, attacking the middle of the defense.
34-27 Cardinals. Makes the first.
I mean, Union Catholic is staying in this basketball game.
Yep. Despite, I mean, this has got to be a really impressive showing for the Vikings team because, I mean, down 20-9. I anyone expected them to be. I mean, except for their own team, I don't think anyone really expected them to have such an impressive effort to come back into this one and have a real legitimate chance of winning.
You're right. They turned this game into a winnable basketball game.
Shot there is no good.
And I
Price
think
with
the one
rebound.
thing that they've improved, I mean, clearly the rebounding here has really improved because Plainfield was absolutely dominating on that aspect of the game in the first half. And, I mean, obviously that was a focus at halftime in addition to playing faster, like we said.
(34-29) here.
As Ryan said, they made a lot of good halftime adjustments. Union Catholic did.
Deep three here, no
Another
good.
thing they did was limit Richards, who only has one basket in the quarter so far, but I mean, who had 16 points in the first half. Clearly, a huge part of Plainfield's game plan. Another rebound by Price. Only a 5-point deficit for the Vikings now. Jack, do you feel like there's anything in particular that could close this gap?
Well, I think obviously a three-point shot.
Yeah.
I think that if you make that,
Just as you just said.
if you make that, that's always great.
And Vikings right back in this game now. They trail by 2, 34-32. Floater shot good there from Richards. She's got 20.
Now, why I said the three ball was because it deflates a team. Like, making that shot deflates a team. Like what Gabby does and the way she shoots, it deflates a team whenever she hits those long threes.
Trying to kill you. No good.
Great inside pass there.
Shot's no good. Fighting for the rebound. It'll be Plainfield ball.
These two teams are getting on the floor. They're hustling for these loose ball. I mean, they're doing a very good job on the hustle points, and both teams are just having a great fight out there.
Deep three, no good from Richards. Shot there is no good. Ziegenbalg will get the rebound. It's a 4-point lead for the Cardinals.
Under a minute left in the quarter.
There's a lot of stuff you can do out of that play from Gabby where she runs around screens. You can either, like I know she wants to shoot the three, but if you don't have it, you can either drive and make a pass. There's a lot of stuff you can do outside that set.
Inbound here to Matson. She'll try the three. It's good.
Cuts the lead down to 1 for Plainfield. As about 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Matson's got 10. 36-35. That one's no good. And we're going to get a foul called. Shot is good. Second shot does not fall, so we'll stay tied up here. Plainfield takes the three, no good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. But guys, a brand new game here, all tied up going into the fourth. Jack, how we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I mean, we're going to talk about another nail biter. It's so fun to analyze. I mean this is always
last
a
3
close game.
games.
Yeah, I feel like that when we always talk about a girls' game here, it's always a close game.
I think especially the aspect of being at home too with these close games, it's really fun to watch and great to be around. I know it's definitely a little stressful for the players out there, but it's also something that builds momentum and confidence going into the next game.
I mean, so what do you guys want to see? We'll talk about Union Catholic first. What do you want to see from Union Catholic in this fourth quarter, Jack?
You just got to execute. I mean, they're running that on that. They're still running that full court press. You just got to execute. You can't have those mistakes that I said like last game when you had that against Dayton. And I hate to bring that up, but off the knee, like you cannot have those mistakes because Plainfield's going to keep trapping you, going to make you make those mistakes, but you can't fall into that.
And then Conlon on the other side for Plainfield.
I think what I have to say is kind of what plays into what Jack said, because I think Plainfield wants to install that aggressiveness that they had at the at halftime back into this game, and I think that's where they started to pull away, was when they could get those turnovers and not allow Union Catholic to set up their defense. So I think they'll look to get back to that.
Union Catholic was riding an uphill battle for the whole entire game, it felt like, and now they're back and tied. Yeah.
Now tied up here to start the fourth, 36-36. Got a foul called. Foul is on Matson of Union Catholic. It'll be Plainfield ball underneath.
That three is good. What a good shot there.
Sean Killia puts it up, gets it to fall.
The Vikings take the lead for the first time this game. Coming alive at the right time as it's the clock's starting to wind down a little.
Good finish and good defense also by the center on Plainfield by not fouling. Sometimes centers would foul, but she did a good job going vertical.
(39-38) here. Vikings trail by 1. Ziegenbalg puts up the shot. It's good and one.
See, like Jack said, attacking the basket. Exactly what this team needs to do, and look at how it's turned out. Now they're up by. Now they're on top. Now they're on top. Yeah.
40-39 here.
6 minutes, 50 seconds.
And the N1's no good.
But Union Catholic.
On the floor again.
It's a loose ball. See what happens out of it.
Shots put up
Floater.
here. It's good from number 5.
Plainfield takes back over.
Gira Evans.
This is like a boxing match, throwing haymakers at each other. Just going back and forth. You know, Union Catholic was knocked down once, but they got back up. And they started swinging back into the game.
Here's John Killia.
Fouled.
First shot's good. Second shot is good as well.
42-41 Vikings. Another.
Loses the ball there. 2 minutes into this fourth quarter, excuse me.
Good defense here for Union Catholic.
Foul is called, and it's send Anderson Cook, or excuse me, no. Send Messiah Richards to the line. First shot's good. Second shot does fall. 25 points here for Messiah Richards.
Timeout by Plainfield right there.
Yeah, so Plainfield leads by 1. Jack, what do you think the purpose of this timeout is?
I think this timeout by
Plainfield.
Plainfield really is about to settle down. Like, we're gonna play this game's gonna be a close game.
Yeah.
I know Heinz said we're up by 20-9, but right now
Can't change
we
that
gotta
now,
we gotta take it as it is. We're up by 1. Let's keep on this lead.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think you can really look back and say, oh, we were up by 11 at one point. Why isn't it that way? Now I think you got to just entirely change your mindset. Just get into that close game mentality and come out with a win.
You gotta play in the present. That's what I say. You gotta play in the present.
43-42, a lead for the Cardinals. Sean Killia in the corner, kicks it back up to Matson. Fakes the shot, loses the ball. Sean Killia takes it back.
It'll be Vikings ball still.
Out of bounds, stays with Union Catholic.
Great pass.
And Killia, it's good. (44-43). And this shot back up and good for
Richard
number.
seems to really be a catalyst to this team because she wasn't the one who put the ball in the net that time, but came through with a great pass to set up an easy layup.
Monty Mullings there. John Killia gets blocked. Mulaney has it, tries to kick it back outside, and again, John Killia keeps it in bounds. Ziegenbalg puts up the shot, no good, gets her own rebound, kicks it, or brings it back outside. And now John Killia takes a couple steps in, here's the shot.
No good.
Rebounded by Plainfield. Shot from Evans, no good. Here's Matson, and she gets stripped of the ball. They'll stay with Union Catholic.
Good defense there for Plainfield.
Yeah, no, way to stop a proficient scorer for the Vikings. Just under 4 minutes to go in the game. Plainfield still leads by 1.
Fight for the ball here. Matson comes away with it, but stolen right back and put up and good from Richards. 27
Vikings
points
take a timeout.
from Uzziah Richards, and Coach Dyer elects to take a timeout here. Jack, Vikings down by 3. What do you think the discussion is?
I mean, she's still thinking about it. Like, I know you don't want to think that far back, but still thinking about the meltdown against Dayton, because you can't have that meltdown again. You got to be careful with the ball. This Plainfield team's going to come in. They're going to be they want to get after this, especially after the loss. Yeah. But you know, they want to get back in the win column, but UC wants to add on another wins, but it's going to be tough tonight. It's going to be tough.
It's gonna I mean, these last couple games, the Vikings have played well, but it seems like they've gotten themselves, like I don't want to use a football term, but behind the sticks really at the beginning of the game, and I think that's kind of the difference right now, because if they played with the same speed and aggression at the beginning, I feel like they wouldn't be trailing right now. It might be a different situation, but anyway, that's in the past. You can't focus on that. They got to continue to work with what Plainfield's giving them and come away with a victory.
And this is a very winnable game right now.
Yeah.
.340 to go here. It'll be Viking ball. Ziegenbalg will try the 3, no good. Plainfield with the rebound. John Killia. Attack, and it's a foul call. She'll go to the line, or be Viking ball underneath.
Yeah.
And stolen away and passed right out of bounds. But stays with Union Catholic. .47-44 here. And they'll say John Killia was out of bounds.
Now it's a big defensive possession for Union Catholic. Plainfield can make this a 5-point game. Or can make I as I would
Yeah.
say, better two-possession game.
And that'll
right now.
also take time off the clock, too.
Here's Richards, kicks it out into the corner. Shot from 3, no good. Rebounded by Mulaney. And we'll get a foul.
A big break there for Union Catholic, because if the foul didn't happen, it would be a Plainfield ball. But she pushed her in the back.
Ziegenbalg from 3, no good. That
Big
shot's
shot.
good. Gladys Mendez. 50-44.
Minute 30 to go.
Now this one's stolen away by Richards. And ends up out of bounds. It'll be Union Catholic ball.
Now's a possession that you really need right now.
Yeah,
You need
if you're the Vikings, you need to come away at some points on the board here. And I think that's exactly what Coach Tyer's going to draw up a play, because it's really coming down to the wire again. I mean, these close games seem to be a Vikings forte recently. Jack, do you think there's anything Plainfield is looking to do on this position?
I just
Just
say
play-
solid defensively.
yeah.
They've had some good defense possessions. I think you gotta keep the pressure up. You can't be soft now because you're up by 6. I mean, that's an easy thing to do. It's just a human element. You're just gonna be softer now that you're up by 6, but you can't do that, because if you force another turnover, you gotta think about this: one turnover, game over. You can run back to the locker room. That's it. Not literally run back to the locker room, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's over. But you just gotta think about it like that, because you gotta still stay solid defensively.
Because you could let up and it could
Because
come
Union
back.
Catholic got Mulaney and they got Ziegenball and they got the rest of them that can all be good shooters from deep. So you got to be able to stay on
This
them.
game could be tied in an instant.
50-44, a minute 19 to go. And stolen away now by Mulling. Shots up, no good. John Killier with the rebound. John Killier puts it up, no good. Here's Richards. Shot no good on the rebound. Goes up again. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Good job by the Vikings to get back on defense in that transition layup after Ziegenball got the ball stolen away, because those 2 points could be very decidal in this game, because you never know if she's going to make these shots or not, and that would have been that was very huge for them to get that rebound there. Makes the first.
First shot's good. Second shot won't go. Vikings will have to work very quickly here. Ziegenball for 3. It's good!
See, that's exactly what Jack was saying. It's exactly what Jack was saying. You gotta get the ball to one of your deep shooters and let them get back in this game for you, and it's exactly what happened.
That was another defensive breakdown, even though
She can hit it from anywhere pretty much.
But
But they gotta be more aware of the situation there.
First shot from Mullins is good.
again, I said they kind of softened up, and you can't have that happen.
Second shot good. 53-47. Jonquillia driving in quickly. Shot's no good. Rebound by Plainfield and an intentional foul for UC.
With these 2 free throws, they can put the dagger in to Union Catholic.
First shot good. Both shots are good. Poked out of bounds by the Cardinals. 11.1 to go. And the Vikings lose it there. Foul on
Plainfield
UC.
could put the dagger in here with at least one of these shots made from Richards.
Shot's no good. Second shot won't fall. Shots put up there, no good. And 0.6 on the second. Whoa.
That will
0.6 on the clock.
do it for the Vikings.
So guys, tough
Tough loss here.
Tough loss to the Vikings. You know, very much in the game for most of it. But
very impressive performance by Plainfield to kind of maintain that. Like Jack said, you can never let up. I mean, the Vikings had many chances to kind of come back in this game, but there were some things that hurt them. But, I mean, I think there's a lot of positive you could take out of this loss going into the next game. And I don't think Coach Dyer will have the team down on themselves. I think they'll just be looking forward to the next one.
Jack, final thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think that Coach Dyer will be crying in her sleep. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But I do think, yes, it's a loss, but you can learn a lot from this. I mean, Plainfield just came in here hungry. I mean, they came in here like they wanted something. I mean, after that loss, they came in here and they wanted something, and that shows to their character. I mean, that shows the Plainfield's character, and then they wanted it. The defense from Plainfield to start the game, I mean, they already got 20-9, and you had to exert so much energy to come back in this game, and then at the end of the day, you exerted so much energy. Plainfield was like with a full tank of energy, and you were still down. And at the end of the day, Plainfield started to pull away at the end.
All right. We'll take a short break here. We'll be right back. JV action coming up soon.